Call Halayim, Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem, Wakakadash, double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone who rule well. Shalom and salutations to the hopeful elect. The I came out to spread the gospel throughout the four corners of the earth in sincerity and truth, presenting their bodies as a living sacrifice, as the scriptures teach us to do. Shalom to the very few sisters that do listen to us as well. This is the brother Yahweh from the great millstone Chicago camp, basically coming to you with another lesson. This lesson basically concerning these niggas that just, they ain't gonna get it, man, you know. This lesson was basically inspired by the brother Shapaya, alright, the brother in this camp. And basically, it's no matter what to a nigga in, man. If he into that Pan-Africanism, homosexuality, drug dealing, you know, they just ain't gonna get it, you know. Your mom and them ain't gonna quit eating pork, you know, shit like that for the most part. It's always gonna be niggas around that can't get it until the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai comes back. And that's why the scripture teach you about the new covenant. All right, that's why the scriptures say in the book of Romans, it says the deliverer shall come from Zion and all Israel shall be saved. Because in the kingdom is when all the Israelites gonna return back to their truth, to the law, statutes, and commandments, like it says in the book of Jeremiah, like it reiterates, I think, from Jeremiah and Hebrews when they talk about that, you know, the laws written in your inward parts. It's either Jeremiah or Ezekiel, could be both, you know, but it talks about that because basically, these niggas ain't gonna get it, man. They ain't gonna get it, man. And basically, I'm gonna just bring out some scriptures on it, man. And this is why we don't tongue wrestle with niggas. We don't have debates. We don't go back and forth. The scripture tell us to debate our cause. We lay the law down and we keep it moving. The scripture say reject the device of man after 2 or 3 admonitions, man. We not finna wrestle you niggas into getting the truth. The truth ain't for everybody, which makes our chances greater. Call aloud in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. This is 2 Corinthians 4 and verse 1. It says, therefore, seeing we have this ministry, we have received mercy, we faint not. All right. It says, but have renounced the hidden things of dishonesty, not walking in craftiness, nor handling the word of Yahweh deceitfully, but by manifestation of the truth, commending ourselves to every man's conscience in the sight of Yahweh. So yeah, we lay down the law. You know, we do our service, we do our ministry. All right, and we labor and we go fishing. But as the elder Malcolm had said, you know, he said on Saturday, the Lord, basically drawing back the word, man. The doors of mercy are being closed, man. We have this ministry, you know, we go out and we do our thing, and we preach to hundreds of people, thousands of people, man. You know, we get all type of wackos and bozos. But are we gonna beat you with a stick to get this truth? Hell no. Because it is. It says, but verse 3, and if our gospel be hid, it is hid unto them that are lost, that the God of this world have blinded the eyes of them that believe not, that believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Mashiach, who is the image of Yahweh, should shine unto them. So the Lord didn't want these niggas to have it, and they're not gonna get it, man. Wisdom was with the faithful in the womb, man. These dudes are not set up to be righteous, holy men, man. The 2/3 are set up to be the 2/3, and a lot of them ain't gonna get it, man. Now, if you just really one of them argumentative ass brothers who like to hear yourself talk, or you know, you just want to sharpen your sword, I mean, be my guest. You know, I'm not doing it. You know, I'm not doing it. You know, I might, if we out fishing, we might bump into some people. You know, you might say a few words alluding to the truth, and depending on how they respond, you might respond back. But other than that, I ain't finna be at fucking. That's not even wise, man. To be at work talking to Jake and shit, man. No. This is you know, now sometimes the Lord just throw you something, and that's of the spirit. You let the Lord work that out. You know, that's different. But you can't be out here casting your pearls before swine anyway, man. All on social media, talking to these fucking clowns and things of that matter. At the jump, man, please. This is Revelations 22 and 11. It says, he that is unjust, let him be unjust still. And he that is filthy, let him be filthy still. And he that is righteous, let him be righteous still. And he that is holy, let him be holy still. And behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me, and I will give every man according to his work, as his work shall be. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end, the first and the last. So Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai has already planned this out. Who is gonna get it? Who is gonna not get it? All right. That's why I said, I quoted earlier about the wisdom being with the faithful in the womb, man. Just like a nigga born to be jacked up, just like it says in St. John the 9th chapter, and that wasn't the case. But he said, Master, who did sin, this man or his parents, that he was born blind? And he said, neither. You know, that wasn't the case, but that the works of the Lord be manifested. But it was just some niggas who was born into physical ailments, because of their past sins. But it was some niggas, these niggas are born into the destruction, man, because they were never set up and meant to get it, man. Which proves reincarnation. This is Isaiah 29. So we ain't tongue wrestling with no niggas to get this truth, man. If them niggas want to be Muslims, bye. Africans, bye. Hey, the Lord gonna divide, man. We just hope we have, we are the hopeful elect, all right? This is Isaiah 29 and 11. It says, matter of fact, I'm gonna start at 9. Isaiah 29 and 9. It says, stay yourselves and wonder, cry ye out. They are drunken, but not with wine. They stagger, but not with strong drink, because they are gone off the philosophies of this world. Just like it says in the book of Revelation, for all nations have drunk off the wine of the wrath of her fornication. It's proving that's symbolic, man. You can't drink fornication. Fornication, first of all, spiritual idolatry, and it's also a sexual sin, but you can't drink of that. But you can consume these philosophies, all right? The scripture talk about how the ear tastes word as the mouth tastes meat. All right, it says, stay yourselves, and these people are drunk, man, of all this madness. Isaiah 29 and 9 again, it says, stay yourselves and wonder, cry ye out, and cry. They are drunken, but not with wine. They stagger, but not with strong drink. For they, Salaki, for Yahweh have poured out upon you the spirit of deep sleep, and have closed your eyes. The prophets and your rulers and your seers have he covered. So the Lord got the spirit on them for them not to get it, man, because they wasn't faithful with him, man. They wasn't with him from the beginning. It says, that's why the scriptures say, elect, predestined from the foundation of the earth. Verse 11, it says, the vision is all become unto you as words of a book that is sealed, which men deliver to one that is learned, saying, read this, I pray thee. And he said, I cannot, for it is sealed. And the book is delivered to him that is learned, saying, read this. And he say, Salaki, read this, I pray thee. And he said, I am not learned. For as much, Yahweh said, for as much as these people draw near to me with their mouth, but they are far from me, Salaki, with their mouth and with their lips do honor me, but have removed their heart far from me, and their fear toward me is taught by the precept of men. All right, so they listen to the words of men, man. Their fear toward them is taught by the precept of men. That's why these niggas are in the church, they're in the mosque. They say they love God. They say they creator. They say they spiritual, man. But they not listening to the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. They into Pan-Africanism. They into T.D. Jakes. That's complete wickedness, man, according to the Holy Bible. Matter of fact, we're going to show you how Yahweh Hashem Yahushua get down, all right? These people don't have the testimony. The elect men have it. That's why he said, seal this amongst my disciples. This is Isaiah 8 and verse 20. It says, to the law and to the testimony, speak. If they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them, right? Because the Lord have blinded them, man. They are fucking through, man. And who are we to, move the hand of the Lord, so to speak, or to try to get the veil off them that the Lord covered them with? We can't do that. We can only wake up the elect, man. And that's getting scarce, man. That's why we say we're the hopeful elect. Shit. I'm kind of under the weather. All this sickness and wickedness Esau got going on out here, man. I just seen the bee. I took a picture of it. It's fucking February the 3rd. And it's a goddamn bee in my room, man. It's cold as fuck. All right. It says, for this cause. This is 1 Thessalonians 5 in verse 12. It says that ye will walk worthy of Yahweh, who have called you into his kingdom and glory. So the Lord only called. That's why he said, many are called, but few are chosen. All right. He only chose a certain men to do this work. He said, but this cause also thank we Yahweh without ceasing, because we have received the word of Yahweh, which he heard of us. Ye received it as not of the word of men, but as it is in truth and the word of Yahweh, which effectually worketh in you that believe. Because a lot of these people don't believe. Wisdom, like the scripture says, wisdom is too high for a fool. He opened not his mouth in the gate. All right, and let me go to the second chapter, second book of Thessalonians, and go back to these niggards. It's 2 Thessalonians 2:11. It said, "For this cause Yahweh will send them a strong delusion that they should believe the lie." Okay, it says that they all might be damned who believe not in the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness. And these niggas follow these religions, so-called religions, and philosophies and theologies and all this BS. Because it teaches no responsibility, no accountability. All right, they can just do whatever the hell they want, aside, with no accountability and no judge. That's why they call us fear mongers. Yeah, we sell fear. All right, because the scriptures say through the terror of the Lord that we persuade men. All right, the Lord is to be feared. He is to be reverent. All right, and you reverend this priest too, nigga. But with that being said, man, I hope this was edifying. Call Halayim, Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem, B'Kah Kadash, double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone, and to the hopeful elect. Shalom.